at this particular open house, one of our graduates came to be the student voice to speak to these potential funders. And he just graduated from Union College, full scholarship, economics degree, you know, kind of the eagle model of why you should fund us and give us some money and support us. And he shares this story about how much he complained when he was at Eagle. He said, you know, you look at me now and I had this suit on and you know, I look so great, but when I was here, I complained all the time. I was complaining about the rules and the tie and the this and the that, and I think we can all understand that we, every day, deal with a resistance that sometimes will drain you and your staff. And the challenge that I'm struggling with right now is, even though I've dealt with this resistance for these 9 years and really 19 years as an educator, just hearing him talk about it helped me realize that that is really a natural, healthy part of this process of molding our boys into men. And what I'm trying to figure out is, how do we leverage that natural resistance that our boys have to what we know is healthy for them? How do I build my staff's understanding of that resistance so they don't get burnt out and they don't go to school with students who aren't resistant and all those kind of things? So those are some of my struggles, which leads me to where I want to be, right? So this is where I want to be. This is a picture of the Egyptian pyramids, right? One of the, I would say, 7 wonders of the world, if you will. And the way I see it, in terms of where I want to be, I sincerely believe at some point, going back to what was said in the panel, we are all going to figure out a way to best join forces so we can have some ownership in really, really penetrating the hearts and minds of our young people. And one day, the history books are going to say, how did this group or this generation of people solve the systemic, generational pathology and underperformance of this group of students? The same way they say, how did they build these pyramids way back then without the technology?